Welcome to Volcanoes.
Viera.
You should know important events so you can know what happened in the past so you can be prepared in the future. An important event is that Mount Paracutin erupted for 9 years. When Mount Paracutin was finished, one building in the village was left standing. Mount Paracutin erupted from 1943 to 1952. Mount Paracutin is located in Michoacan, Mexico. Mount St. Helens destroyed 270 square miles, 370 square kilometers. The eruption released an avalanche of hot gas, steam, and rocks that moved down giant trees up to 15 miles, 24 kilometers. Mount St. Helens caused $1.2 billion of damage. If you were living near the eruption, you must have been upset. The world's largest active volcano is Mauna Loa in Hawaii. That means that if you are in Hawaii, you better be prepared. Now I think you have learned enough and know all you need about important events about volcanoes.
There are many ways for volcanoes to erupt, and you will see what they are. Volcanoes erupt when magma reaches the Earth's surface. When magma reaches the Earth's surface, it becomes lava. Molten rock pushes up slowly to burst out and erupt, and shoots out lava. When pressure builds up, eruption occurs. The pressure is of molten rock.
Volcanoes are mountains that open downward to a pool of molten rock below the surface of the earth. That is how the molten rock starts to push upward. This can cause a volcano to erupt if this picture appears. The friction from plates moving makes volcanoes erupt. Plates are floating on the hot liquid rock beneath, but we cannot feel them moving or floating.
I think you can agree that there are many things that can cause volcanoes to erupt.
Sometimes when volcanoes erupt, it could cause a lot of damage. For example, a volcano eruption can blast apart a whole island if it has enough power to. Also, a volcano eruption can knock down an entire forest.
A volcanic eruption can cause a mudflow, which could bury a whole town. On August 27th, 2/3 of Karapato Island went missing when an eruption occurred.
Most volcanoes are underwater because the crust under the ocean floor is thinner. When an underwater volcano dies, it becomes an island. How? First, there's something called hotspot. Hotspot is a place where the magma beneath the earth goes through the weak part of the crust. Afterwards, the magma forms a tunnel. In the end of the tunnel, the magma gets stuck. When the magma is strong, the lava bursts into the air. That's how a volcano erupts and is created. Volcanoes that are in the ground are created the same thing, except that there is no hotspot involved. Now, how do they become islands? The Pacific Ocean is moving. Although the hotspot doesn't move, the Pacific Ocean moves the underwater volcano away from the hotspot, creating an island. Volcanoes on ground don't die, they become dormant. That's when they don't erupt for a long time. Because they don't die, they can suddenly erupt. There are 4 types of volcanoes: cinder cone, composite, shield, and lava. Cinder cones are circular or oval volcanoes made from small fragments of lava from a single vent that was blown into the air. Composite volcanoes are step-side volcanoes that are made from many layers of volcanic rocks. Shield volcanoes are volcanoes that look like a bowl or a shield in the middle of long, gentle hills or slopes made by basaltic lava flows. Lava domes are created when flowing lava is too thick to flow. It makes a step-sided mound as the lava piles up near the volcanic vent. Violent volcanoes aren't really a type of volcano, but they can do damage kilometers away.
Being able to predict a volcano is very important as well as being safe. Predicting a volcano can be very difficult. Scientists use instruments called seismographs to predict volcanoes to give people more time to evacuate. Scientists can prepare maps that show where lava and ash are likely to fall if a particular volcano erupts. Scientists do this because they want to give people a warning. Some volcanic eruptions happen without any warning. A volcanic eruption can cause injuries, death, and terrible destruction. The first to arrive in scenes like that are the emergency services. When the emergency services arrive, they take you straight to the nearest hospital to get cured. If you want to be safe, you have to follow the directions and do it as fast as possible. It is really important to know where volcanoes are most likely to erupt. For example, a lot of volcanic eruptions happen in Hawaii, California, Oregon, Washington, and sometimes on the bottom of the seafloor. It is important to know where volcanic eruptions mostly happen because you do not want to live near a volcano. Volcanoes erupt near the edges of the world's tectonic plates meet the Ring of Fire. Volcanoes also erupt where the world's tectonic plates are slowly pulling apart and in the middle of the tectonic plates. 90% of volcanoes are in the Ring of Fire.